right. Let's get this going. We're going to see how this works. We are going to see how this works. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I'm trying something new tonight, and it's a little bit of an experiment. Okay, that fixed that. Okay. All right, we should be working now. Okay, guys, so double checking. All right, looks good, looks good. It's not showing everything yet. It is not showing everything yet, making sure. All right. If you are watching on Twitch, do me a favor, send a quick chat message. Oh, yep, there we go. Telecaster just did. Excellent. Okay, guys, so let me explain what I'm doing. Let me explain what's new about tonight. This is a little bit of an experiment I'm doing. I found a way to stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So that way I can do Twitch and YouTube together. Is that not awesome? That way I can expand my content, get more viewers, have more people watch at once, and I can even Twitch stream the Warriors Den. Because I want to get raided, y'all. Like that's the thing. I always get so jealous when I see them do the Warriors Den, and at the very end they raid a content creator. I never get to do that because I'm always streaming on YouTube. But maybe this time they'll raid me. I want to try to stream it on Twitch, and maybe they'll raid me. Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be cool? So yeah, guys, if y'all did not know, I'm on Twitch as well as YouTube. I haven't been able to get on Twitch all that often just because I don't have a lot of followers or subscribers there. Literally, I only have 2 subscribers on Twitch right now. I have 2. So, if y'all want to support me on Twitch, please do. Please head on over to Twitch. My name is Raven Knight, all one word, _YT. Look up Raven Knight _YT and go follow me and sub on Twitch. Would really appreciate it. It would help get some money for the channel as well as continue to support me as I continue to do all this. Why do you never ask Spooky how to duel stream? Well, honestly, I think I did ask once, but I guess I forgot, or he forgot, and I don't remember, but eventually I just decided to look it up myself, and I found out. I bet deep down you feel very happy and proud of this experience. I am. I am very happy and proud. And I think YouTube is always just going to have the most viewers. I think that's just the way it's going to be. But I'd like to grow I'd like to grow my Twitch audience. Yeah, I know, Tech Girl. You get ads, but you know the way to beat ads? Subscribing. Just subscribe. That's all you got to do. You beat ads for a month. Kick the butts of those ads. You know. All right. Well, let's get started tonight. We're going to start off with some duels because I got to slay some people in duels. But yeah, guys, if you have ads on Twitch, the way to beat it is to subscribe on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's do this thing. Do I have any orders about what I have to play? No. It can be anything. All right. Random. Nusha. Let's go. My girl. Starting off with my girl. All right, let me go pop over. Nice, Alfarius. Go hop over. Again, it's Raven Knight _YT. Come support me, guys. Will you let us join today? Let's just see how the night goes right now. Let's just see how the night goes. Because I've got some announcements I want to make tonight, too. And some of it is bad. Some of the announcement I have to make is bad.
Round 1.
Shouldn't this be Raven Knight YT TV? No, I just use YT so that people know who it is. Oh, it's an Uchiha. If you're not going to block any of them, I'm just going to throw them. That's the beauty of Nusha. So many people expect the trap attack, so they don't even bother blocking or parrying. They just assume I'm going to trap, so it's like, okay, I'm just going to get free heavies. You know what I'm saying?
Round 2.
An Uchiha fan, run Raven. I do not fear the Uchiha. They are bitch made. Okay, now we're parrying. Ooh, good catch, good catch. All right, all right. So the last runner live, I was your reaction to the season, and I was pointing out Lubu. Were you? Okay. Good fight. That worked out. It's pretty much Lubu. Yeah, so my guess is going to be Lubu, based on the weapon reveal, and I released a video earlier saying that I think that's what it is, based on the weapon. All right, let's go, man. Okay, emote. Good fight. Nusha's my girl. Do you think the weapon in the bell is the actual size of the weapon the hero's going to get? Because if so, I think the hero's going to be a big guy. It does look pretty big. I don't know if that's the actual size or not, but I'm going to guess so. And who knows, maybe the weapon is just bigger than the guy himself. I miss this game. It's been since I graduated from Bible college since I last played. Get back on, man. Still going strong. The game is still going strong. No question there. You saw the video. It's a cool weapon. It is. It is honestly a really cool weapon. It is really cool. All right. Got to get plenty more kills. Got to get plenty more kills. We are not done. What kind of background story do you think the devs will make if it turns out to be Lubu? Honestly, if I had to guess, it's going to be a matter of betrayal. What I think it's going to be is he probably works for General Zhe. He probably works for General Zhe, and he's like a secret weapon of Zhe's, but then he's going to betray Zhe at the last minute, and that's going to give Yi a chance to fight back. All right, random it up. Berserker. All right. Zerk it is. With the Fang Tian Huaji. Fang Tian Huaji. Love that weapon. All right. All right, let's see how we do here. I have a feeling this hero is a hybrid or a heavy. I'm going to say hybrid. I'm going to say hybrid. Do I think the new hero is gender locked? Yes, I do. I think the new hero is definitely going to be gender locked. Yo, I'm molding. It ain't a fist fighter. How's it going, Lado? What's up, Spooky? How you doing, my friend? Wait, I'm fighting a bot? Why am I fighting a bot? That's no fun. Get out of here. But yeah, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're good, Spooks. Dude, I'm experimenting. I'm doing what you do. I'm streaming on multiple platforms. This is kind of crazy. I've got 14 viewers on Twitch, and I've got 37 viewers on YouTube. That ain't bad if you ask me. Hunter wants to know if you'll play Blackthorn next match. Sure, I don't mind. I want to try to deflect. Let's see if I can deflect him. He's a bot. Come on. No. There we go. One more time. I got to get better at deflects, man, so we're going to practice those. But how you been, Spooky? I saw you were streaming tonight, but I was dealing with a lot. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and lead into the announcement that I've got to make. So this is the big thing. So y'all know that I've been working as a teacher fill-in at my school. Well, I'm no longer doing that. Effective this week, at the end of this week, I am no longer working for the school. After all, I wasn't an official teacher. I was more of a fill-in. I was a convenient fill-in because I knew the material better than others since it was my subject. But they've got better people and better candidates. And they just said, "Hey man, we appreciate it, but we're done," you know, like, and so I don't want to just go back to normal substitute teaching. It doesn't pay as well, and it's inconsistent job. So I'm very disappointed in that. It's sad. It's the closing of one door, the opening of others. That's how I'm choosing to look at it. That's how I have to look at it, if I'm being honest. I'm very sad. It hurts because it means it's, for a little while, it's going to be money loss. So until I get a new job, I'm going to be pouring a lot into YouTube and Twitch. That's why I'm even doing this whole Twitch thing right now, because I got to, you know, try to keep this going. I got to try to keep this going, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm very upset about it. It's very sad, but you know what? It might be for the best, you know? It might be for the best. It means that there's new opportunities. It means that there's new... I admit, I cried for a little bit. I was very upset. I cried. I was very sad. Honestly, I thought that it was a good job. It was a good gig for a while. It was very convenient. But, you know, it's just what it is. Yeah, I am praying about it. I'm doing what I have to. And the good news is I may have a job that I can get back to. I originally moved down here and worked for Olive Garden. And there's a chance they'll take me back. I was talking with the general manager, who's a friend of mine, and she said that she wouldn't mind possibly hiring me back on. I wouldn't be a service professional like I used to be, which is basically an assistant manager. I could probably work my way back up to that if I wanted, but she'd probably fill me in as a server, a host, a busser, a bartender. I could do any of those things. That's fine. I've done those before. And it would give me consistent pay, consistent work. It'll affect time. Like, okay, I was asked to play Blackthorn, so let's do that. It would mean that I would have to adjust my schedule. Yeah, I thought I was going to do the whole school year too, man. I thought so too. But hopefully that'll work out. It'll start in February, though. And besides, I got to go through the application process. I got to talk to folks. I got to get all my stuff in order. It's not going to be something I can just jump right into. So that's kind of why I'm releasing more content as much as I can, because I've got to get stuff out, you know what I mean? Right, you're the Raven Maker? You didn't make me. Good catch.
Victory.
I am the Raven Knight. You did not make me, Raven Maker. But I'm hoping that that works out. Again, there are ways to support me while this is going on. Subscribing to the channel, buying stuff on the buying stuff in the Teespring store, supporting me on Patreon, subbing to the Teespring.
Victory!
Again, you didn't make me, Raven Maker. But yeah, that's what's going on. And I'm never one to beg. I don't want to beg y'all for anything. But any support y'all can offer would be very much appreciated. Because for the next few weeks, money's going to be very tight. Ooh, good use of zone. Wow, I was not expecting that. Hello, I just came into the stream, Raven. From your point of view, who do you think is Lubu inspired here would support, J or Yi? I'm going to say Yi, because Yi is the new hero skin, and they're pushing him as the moral hero. And they did not say that this hero was any kind of villain. So I'm guessing it's going to be... Yi he supports. Anyway, took care of that, we did. Hey Raven, since Angel Studios made both a Jesus and David movie, should they make Samson or Elijah movie? It'd be a lot easier to make an Elijah movie. Samson's gonna be a little bit tricky. Samson would be a little bit tricky to make a movie about. But Lubu was still infamous for betrayal. Who's to say you won't ally himself with the hot tunes as J did? We don't know whose side he's on. I mean, I definitely think he'll betray someone. The question is who he's going to betray. Like, without knowing who his allegiances are, it's hard for me to know. My guess right now, purely, is that he's going to... my guess right now is that he is allied right now with J, but then he's going to betray him. That is my guess. All right, random me up. Centura Bear. Let's go Centura Bear. Notice it's Rave Maker, not Raven. Oh, I thought it was Rave. Oh, you're right. It's Rave Maker. My fault. How about the Animal Farm movie? What about the Animal Farm movie? What about that? I have nothing to say about that. I do not like fighting Medjai. He's too annoying to me, and I just had to fight one. They can be.
Round one.
What's he playing now? Valk. Okay. Let's see how this goes.
Victory!
Have you ever heard of CW Stone King? He's got a very unique blues sound. No, I never heard of him. Well, they don't have to make Lu Bu like exactly a historical counterpart. He can be an honorable and ambitious hero. No, if you I think that if they're gonna go Lu Bu, they're probably gonna try to do him the way. Hold on. Good catch. Again, good catch. Anyway. But yeah, I mean, if they're going Lu Bu, they're probably going to make him very similar to how he was in history. Like, why wouldn't they?
Round 3.
Like what King Herod got in Journey to Bethlehem? Imagine if Ahab... that'd be interesting. I'm not sure. Alright. Get a catch.
Victory.
Here we go. Anyway, sorry about that. I'm going to scream OMG every time I play the bugs in Helldivers 2 some BS, so fine, I'll just play the bots then. Okay, play the bots. And welcome everybody who is new to the channel or new to Twitch or new to YouTube, whichever one you're watching me on, Twitch or YouTube. Glad you're here. And if you are on Twitch, consider subscribing.
Victory.
Good fight, man. Didn't mean to ledge you, but we did back. And it wasn't entirely my fault. You tried to guard break me, and I counter guard broke you, so it wasn't entirely my fault. Have you seen One Night with the King? It's about Queen Esther. Yes, I have seen that. Cute movie, very inaccurate. Cute movie, very inaccurate. I haven't seen one Esther movie get it right. I haven't seen one Esther movie get it right, if I'm being real. Every Esther movie I've ever seen gets it so wrong. I gotta get 6 more kills. Alright. Have I seen the new Warhammer previews? New Custodies look sick as hell. I haven't seen them. What's the Centurion saying? He's saying incredibilis, which means incredible. And he also says inferimus, which means inferior. And when he says etiam, he says again, or get up, like that kind of thing. Magi. Let's go the Magi. But yeah, I know some of what I know some of what the characters say. Raven, let's be honest here, VeggieTales got it right. I think not quite. Close. VeggieTales did get close.
Round 1.
VeggieTales got close. One of the closest. One of the closest, but not quite it. Good move. Good catch. Didn't go for the execution. All right. We got to be careful here because she can deflect a lot of what I do. Did you know that new hero got revealed? Yes, and let's not talk about it. I don't like to broadcast leaks. It bothers me. Because Ubisoft has trusted me with information in the past, and I don't want to ruin their trust by spilling stuff, you know what I mean?
Victory.
Maybe they'll branch off to more Bible stories. Who? I think the reason you've got so many people now is because Wextra is taking time off for the new semester. Also, you have 60 viewers at the time of the writing this. Really? I have 60? Well, welcome, everybody. Larry Boy versus the Fib from Outer Space. That was so good. I love that movie. I love that one. I love that one. Hold on, let me lock in a second, and then I'll check chat again. I gotta lock in. Oh, I don't know why I thought that would work. Good catch. Anyway. But yeah, I don't like to broadcast leaks or anything like that. The one of Esther was my first VeggieTales. My first VeggieTale was the Rumor Weed. I think the Rumor Weed was my first one. I remember VeggieTales having a Wizard of Oz rendition of The Prodigal Son. I never saw that, but that sounds awesome. I honestly would have loved if it was Zhao Yun, but Lu Bu is more preferable to people, which is fair. Yeah, I know. Lu Bu's always going to be the favorite. Which is funny, because based on the research I've been doing on him, he's a little overrated. Oh my gosh. Based on the research I've done, he's not nearly as badass as people say. I think it's because of Dynasty Warriors. How did I mistime that again? Ah, got me. Good job, man. You got me. I made you work for it, though. VeggieTales is a computer animated kids Christian show. Oh, you're explaining what it is. I just noticed a hero release on the same day as my birthday. The 29th of January? Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. But yeah, like I said, I don't talk about leaks. Even if they do happen, I don't try to bring them up. Just because Ubisoft, like I said, Ubisoft has trusted me in the past with information. And I don't want them to feel like I'm the kind of person who would go blabbing about stuff, you know? And you know what? It probably wouldn't hurt anything. I could probably talk about what's been released right now, like what leaks have come out right now. And they'll be like, yeah, well, I mean, they're already out. But at the same time, I would feel uncomfortable with it. All right, random. Zhang Jun. Evil goes the Zhang Jun. The most people learn about is the Three Kingdoms era? Unfortunately, yes. Lu Bu is basically Shadow the Hedgehog? Kinda. So what do you think is the most mediocre hero? God, I don't even know. I don't even know. I am not sure which one is most mediocre. Raven, what do you think of Virtuosa now since she's been released? Personally, I'm in the mixed bag with her. I think she's a creative hero, but I think she's an annoying hero. The Ten Commandments or Ben-Hur? I prefer the Ten Commandments. The first two VeggieTale videos I've seen were Daniel and Dave and the Giant Pickle. Dave and the Giant Pickle. Oh my god. That takes me back. That takes me back. Thoughts on Darren Aronofsky's Noah flick? I haven't seen it. Alright, Warmonger. That's how you deal with the titty. I'm getting so much nostalgia from this conversation. Bro, keep the nostalgia flowing. Thanks to Virtuoso, I've been pushing to learn how to light parry, so I like her. I don't like her that much. I think she's unhealthy, honestly. Raven, have you seen Blue Tiandi? Blue Tiandi? What's Blue Tiandi? Be gone, weakling! I have been practicing so much with JJ. The little Brock who was scared of Frankenstein when they mentioned God doesn't give us a spirit of fear. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, that is fair. I remember that one. God is bigger than the boogeyman. He's bigger than Godzilla or the monsters on TV. Oh, God. I remember that song. Good catch. Ah, good catch. Raven, have you ever heard of the Chinese novel Water Margin? No, I have not. I think Titus Valentius the Burned was in a battle against a blue dragon. Really? Was he? You will join the forest. It is a shame for this prey. Finna go watch VeggieTales. Take care, man. Take care, bro. Thanks for popping in. And thanks to all of you who pop in. Pizza Angel, please come to me. Tomato sauce and cheese, so gooey. Pizza Angel. Yes. I know what you're talking about, right, Hannah? I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. It's scary, but I know what you're talking about. Is anyone still watching on Twitch? I want to see. We got 13 viewers on Twitch, and we got a hype train. What? We've got 12 subscribers. I didn't even know. I'm so sorry. I was looking at... Okay, so I've got this thing. How I'm doing YouTube and... hold on, let me check my order. I'm almost done. How I'm doing YouTube and Twitch at the same time is I'm using this thing called Restream.io, and it's showing the chat for both sides, but it didn't show me that I was getting subs. What is up? Thank you for the subs, guys. Who dropped all those subs? Who did that? I want to know. Oh, wait. Let me randomly pick. Random. Virtuosa! Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't ask for it. It was random. Spirit of the Wild was the one who dropped all those subs. Thank you, Spirit of the Wild. If you are still watching, thank you, Spirit. You are the best. Thank you so much. Hey, Raymond, it's me, Hunter. I switched to Twitch as my YouTube is crashing. Hey, no problem. Come to Twitch. Come to YouTube. That's the glory of this. Fun fact of the Wulin armor set is inspired from Water Margin, like Zhang Jun's Guan Sheng outfit, and it's a Tiandi as well. Really? I didn't know that. I did not know. That's honestly, I didn't know. Who is that, Purple Virtuosa? A character I'm trying to make, but having trouble with. But yeah, dude, thank you so much. Any amount of help is always appreciated. Subscribers, followers, any of it. I really appreciate it. Ooh. No, not the fire. Got me. If I hadn't gone in the fire, might have been different. Yeah, Galilex, you got a sub. Venator got a sub. Well, everyone thanks Spirit for those subs, man. Those are some great gifted subs. Raymond, in your opinion, who is the most annoying character? Varangian or Virtuosa? They are the most annoying to me.
Victory.
I understand why Virtuosa pisses off so many people. I get it. I would drop so's that I barely got enough for gas. Dude, I will never demand anyone do it. Never. You know, if you have money and want to donate subs, please do. I would really appreciate it. But if you don't, use your money wisely. Ooh, good catch, good catch.
Victory.
Good fight. What do y'all think about Conk? I'm fine with him. He's a bash spammer, but he's fine.
Round 4.
Who do you think is the most neglected hero? Probably Valkyrie. I think Valkyrie's the most neglected. Good catch.
Victory.
Shouldn't have gone for the out of stand, but hey, you know, that's what it is. And that completes that order. I made diamond today in rank. Hey, nice, man. GG's, GG's. GG's, that was fun. But I think that is all the duels I have to do. I think that is all the duels I have to do. Ethereal King, is that you? Alright, I gotta do some brawls. I gotta do some brawls now. I love how happy Raven is right now. I wasn't this happy a few days ago. I wasn't this happy a few days ago. I was pretty miserable, but I'm doing a lot better. What's up, Yo-Yo Raven? Yo-Yo Raven? Who's your least favorite male gender-locked hero? My least favorite male gender-locked hero. Aramusha, probably. Griffon! We are taking the Griffon to battle. Is it bad that I'm rep 300 something and still can't really parry lights well? Bro! I'm rep 1304 and I still can't parry lights well. Are you kidding? Bro, don't feel bad at all. I'm terrible. I'm so terrible. Bolthorn next. I don't think I've made a loadout for Bolthorn because I don't like him. I don't think I've made a loadout for Bolthorn. If I have, I will play him, but I don't think I have. Oh no.
Round 1.
All right, Virtuosa. This is my penance. This is what I get for playing Virtuosa earlier. All right, let's go. Good light parry. And my teammate quits. Let's go! Crap. Crap. Well, that sucks. Hate that I lost my teammate. That's going to make this a lot harder. All right, let's see how we do against the Virtuosa. We need Frankenstein and DBD. Do we, though? Do we? Dracula or Frankenstein? I prefer Dracula, personally. Okay, I guess that's happening. All right, he decided to dodge on reflex. Good read. Oh, come on. Almost had him. Well, yeah, this is why Virtuoso is annoying. Why are you emote spamming? Why are you emote spamming? You haven't fought me yet.
Round 3.
I don't even know what's going on. I guess it's just me and this warden. And he can light parry really well. Okay. Damn. Light parried me, I think, 3 times. Bro, Virtuoso, what is wrong with you? See, this is why Virtuoso is unhealthy. It leads to people like that. It leads to fatherless behavior like that. That is fatherless behavior right there. That's hard to watch right there. That's hard to stomach. Finally got to fight you, Raven. Sorry about my friend. He's a bit toxic. Yeah, I could tell. I could tell. Like, I'm glad you had fun. That was embarrassing. I've still got to do more brawls. Nah, I'm not. I don't think I'll fight y'all again. Have a good night. I don't want to deal with that friend of yours. You played well. You played very well. All the light parries really got me. Mordecai, arrogance is not fitting for a fool. Hey, Ram, I'm sure you've answered this question before, but what would your dream for honor be? My dream for honor? Oh, you mean dream for honor hero? I would love a Rajput hero. That'd be so cool. Shameful Virtuoso behavior. Well, I could understand if I'd even fought them, but I didn't. I never fought them. So I don't know what that was about. I hope we get Rep 100 on character so I can play my main man Warden some more. I get you. All right, random it up again. Jian Hu. All right. Jian Hu it will be. He said he's sorry, and if we fought again, he'd play someone else. Apology accepted, but I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. I mean, it's all good. I just don't know. I still believe that Virtuoso still needs a rework to be more balanced. No, I think she needs some work too. Yeah, I meant to add character. Dyslexia's a bitch sometimes. No, you're good, man. How would you fix Valkyrie? Change your all guard a little bit, I think. Who is this, John Who? She is the daughter of the Blue Dragon. Playing with viewers. Right now, I'm just playing brawls. We'll see how the night goes. Good kill. Yo, it's my main. Hey, awesome. Glad I can play your main.
Victory.
Good fight, guys. Good fight. And I'm just playing randoms. I'm not picking heroes unless I'm requested to play a certain hero.
Round 2.
All right. Good parry. All right, Orochi, let's see what you got. Come on, Orochi. I believe in you, bro. Yeah! Good catch. Good catch. Ooh, I thought you had him. I thought you had him. Got him. Good kill.
Victory.
Anyway, can you play Ocelot next? Sure, I can play Ocelot next. Hey, Raven, so apparently Games Workshop made female Custodes models, and yeah, we're effed. They did? They made female Custodes models? How do they look different from a normal Custodes? I thought I could dodge that. Good catch. I tried to parry. I didn't do it in time. My fault. Just the head looks different. All right, we'll see if they sell well. If they sell like female Space Marines did, I don't see this working out for them. Slightly leaner. Sure, okay.
Round 4.
They look awful? Oh, no. Crap. The light got me. That sucks. Okay. You got him. You got him. Yeah! Good job, man. Good job. Do having female Custodes break the lore for Warhammer 40,000? So, here's the thing about female Custodes. It was I'm going to say this. In the lore of Warhammer 40,000, the Custodes were called the 10,000 or the Golden Brotherhood. It was always assumed that they were male because females were never mentioned. They were referred to as a brotherhood. There was never a mention of them being female. And for the entirety of Games Workshop's history with 40K, Custodes were always assumed to be male. Then, out of nowhere, Out of nowhere, a piece of lore drops in the recent codex for the Custodes, and in this lore drop, it is revealed that there is a female Custodes. And the entire community said, wait, what? Where did this come from? How do you have a female Custodes now? What happened? What's the lore here? Where did we get a female from? And Games Workshop's reaction was, their response was, and I quote, there have always been female Custodes. Ever since the beginning, there have been female Custodes. Here's the problem. This is blatant gaslighting, because we all know that's not true. We all know that this is the first time that they've added a female Custodes. There was never one in the past, never one mentioned, never one talked about, and this is blatant gaslighting. Now, here's my stance on it. I don't like that there are female Custodes simply because it distracts from the awesome Sisters of Silence, who were supposed to be the female counterpart to the Custodes. The Sisters of Silence are awesome, and they should be given more books and more lore, but instead we get female Custodes, and I don't like the principle of that. With that being said, I don't care that there are female Custodes so much, but if you're gonna add them, make it make sense. Or at the very least, give an explanation outside of gaslighting. Me and Lark have discussed ways you could have made it make sense. We've discussed ways that it could have been explained. We've talked about ways that, yeah, if you just said this or you established that, you could make it work. But they never do. See, here's the problem. Let me focus on this. I do want to finish my point, but let me focus on this because I'm up against a Lawbringer, and that's going to be rough. That was rough, but I got it. So here's my thing. Here's my issue with the whole female Space Marine, female Custodes thing. The complaint starts like this. Why do we need female Space Marines and female Custodes? Because there's not enough female representation in Warhammer 40,000. The obvious response. The Sisters of Battle and the Sisters of Silence. Yeah, but they don't get enough lore. People don't like them enough. Then I see a problem. Hold on. He got me. Good fight. But anyway, so the argument is we need more female representation in Warhammer. Sisters of Battle and Sisters of Silence. But no one likes them. No one likes their books. They don't get enough attention. So why do you think that is? Because people in fans of Games Workshop are sexist. If you're right and they are sexist, which they're not, but let's assume you're right, why do you think adding females will fix that? If they hate... Hold on. There we go. So if your argument is that we're all sexist and that's why do you think adding female Space Marines or female Custodes will suddenly take away the sexism? If you're right, it just means no one's going to want to buy Space Marines or Custodes anymore because there are females in them. So that's not the issue. Let me tell you how you fix it. You want more female representation? You want more love for the females? Then take the female factions and grow them. Make new characters, make new lore, make new models. Add them to more stuff. If you do that, I guarantee people will like it. There will be more attention for them. But taking the existing male faction and saying, let's throw some ladies into them, is not going to make more people like those factions. Good light parry. Dang it. Almost had him. Almost had him. All right. Just got to beat this Lawbringer. Because I love the Sisters of Battle, and I love the Sisters of Silence. They need more attention. They really do. He parries all of those. Ooh, good catch. Good read. Crap. Oh well. But anyway, because that's the thing for me. I want there to be more female representation because I love the female factions. The Sisters of Battle, the Sisters of Battle have been so shat on in the lore. Y'all realize that? They have been so shat on in the lore. Y'all realize that? Most Sisters of Battle books that I read, so little happens in them. So little happens in Sisters of Battle lore. Like, they're usually just there to get their butt kicked. That's usually what they do. They're there to get their butt kicked. And it's so sad. I want them to be cooler. I want them to get cool lore. I want them to get awesome fights. But most of the time, even their coolest cat, Celestine, Saint Celestine, this amazingly powerful, near Primarch level entity, all she does is die. I've read her book. She just dies in her book. It's like, God, come on. You can't even give me a really cool moment where she killed something on. Like, she duels Karn, and Karn beats her. Like, couldn't you at least have it be a standstill or something? She dueled Abaddon. She needed help. That's the thing. That's the thing for me. It's like, I want you to give some love to the female characters that exist or make new ones, but going to the all-male... Like, here's my thing. If you're really tied to this idea, fine, but I want to see some male Sisters of Battle, like some Brothers of Battle. I want to see some male Sisters of Silence, the males of Silence. And of course they'd say, no, then you're taking away from the female exclusivity. And you think it's not right to take away from the male exclusivity? Look, here's the thing. If we had said from the beginning there were female custodies, I wouldn't have an argument. I wouldn't have an issue. But it's very clear there weren't, and you only added them for one reason and one reason only. We're not stupid. Can I play Bao Shin? Sure. But that's the thing. Do I think that a female Custodes would be cool in principle? Yeah, that'd be cool. A tall lady in awesome power armor kicking ass. I love it. That's cool. That's a badass idea. But the way they explained it was awful. It was pure gaslighting. The way they approached it was awful. And it takes away from the Sisters of Silence, who were supposed to be the female counterparts of the Custodes. The Sisters of Silence have gotten so little lore and so few books and so few models. But no, now we've got to make female Custodes models. To me, that's lazy. How good is your prior play? It's fine. Not great, but it's fine. The developers don't want to admit the error. It wasn't an error. if you want my opinion, what happened was the developers were paid or encouraged to add more female inclusivity. Just give it more Sisters of Silence as compensation. Yeah. But that's just my stance on it. See, I've come up with ways you can make femme stoties exist. Like, genuinely, Lark and I made some sensical reasoning and some nonsensical reasoning. Like, we could argue that, okay, I'll give you a serious way you could make it happen. Have it be that there was a huge invasion of Terra by the orcs, and several custodies died in the battle. They need to replenish their numbers, so they had no choice but to be flexible about their recruitment processes and picked babies that were also female just to see if they would survive. Some did. There. That's a reasoning. It's not good. It has a lot of holes in it, but it's something, you know? It's something. And then there's the funny reason. Go back to that orc idea. The Wa field. Orcs looked at a Custodes, assumed it was a woman for whatever reason. The Wa field don't care about what makes sense. All right. I'll wait here for the raider. Good read.
Victory.
That was close. That was very close.
Round 2.
Whoa. Okay, good job, Raider. Hey, Raven, James Jordan teased per Robbo's new Demon Prince model, if that interests you. I mean, not really. Like I've said before, I'm not a big fan of the Iron Warriors. Like, they're fine. Of all the trader groups, they're probably the only one I'm okay with. But I'm just not a big fan of them. Good read. Good read. Ooh! Come on, Highlander. Oh, baby! Way to go, man! Great move. Great move.
Victory.
Good job. Good job.
Round 3.
All right. Good read. Oh, wow. Good job. Darn, he got me. Good job. This isn't going to end well. Oh, no. Come on, Highlander. Good job, Highlander. Come on, bro. Oh, my God. Come on, man. No! So close. So close. Oh, man. Highlander was messing with him. Hey, Crow Sticks. I'm doing okay, man. Who's worse, Abaddon or Typhon?
Round 4.
I don't like either of them, but Abaddon's annoying. Dun 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 da 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 dun 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 da 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 dun 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 da 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 da. Raven, have you written a Sister of Silence? I have not. I have made my own. I've made my own Space Marine chapter. I've made my own. I've made my own Sisters of Silence. Not sorry, Sisters of Battle order. I have not made. I have not made a Sisters of Silence. Hey guys, want to let y'all know something. This is kind of cool. I didn't realize this, and I deeply apologize. When we started streaming, I only had 2 subscribers on Twitch. As of now, I have 13. We have gone up by 11. That is crazy, y'all. We've gone up by 11 on Twitch. Thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to me. You are the best. You are the best. GG's, man. Thank you, Black Magic. Or Black Mage. I hope I said your name right. Thank you very much. Which one were you in that? Who were you in that last match? Give me the short version of blanks. They are individuals who have no warp presence whatsoever, which means that they cannot be possessed by demons or affected by psychic energy. And they they can even neutralize psychic energy around them. Alright, gotta random it up. Warlord! We're going the Warlord? Oh, you were the Raider? Dude, you played really well. You played really well. Honestly, you were kicking butt all match, man. You played really well. Nice. Sadly, I don't own a Twitch. I avoid places literally a cesspool. No, I get that. I get that. I 100% get that. There was a Lost Primarch. There was a blank, I think. Maybe. I don't know about that. Who's your favorite Chaos God if you have one? I don't really have one. Chaos is cringe. But I have to admit Slaanesh is interesting. No, not because she's the sex goddess. No. Because I feel like Slaanesh perfectly embodies what sin is. And that fascinates me. That's a fascinating way to look at her. Oh, crap. Wasn't as pretty a win as I would have liked, but we got it. Come on, Glad. Remind everyone who the toe fetishes is. Come on, man. There you go. That's the ticket. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Yo, what's up, Gladiator? How you doing? All right, let's go. Oh, Magi, that was I'm sorry. Also, Ultramarines are the best. Call me basic if you want. Okay, you're basic. I did as you asked. Yeah, the Ultramarines are way overrated. Oh no, Gladiator, you got the deflect, but it didn't matter. Raven, is it hard creating a character who can't speak? You don't have to write as much dialogue. How many brawl matches are left? I think 2. Come on, Magi. Ooh, good parry, good parry. Good parry! Oh my gosh. No, I didn't know he'd do a dodge attack. No, good job, Magi. You redeemed yourself that round. You sure did. No, good job. That was good. That was very good. That was very good.
Round 4.
All right, Magi, do that again. Do that match again. That was great. Come on, man. Ooh, good catch. Ooh. Good fight. Good job, Glad. That was a good match. Roll! Stop hitting me. It's not nice. Yeah, my favorite chapter will always be the Dark Angels. And, of course, the Black Cobras. The Black Cobras will never be bad. Isn't that right, Lark? Isn't that right, Lark? All right. I think I have one more brawl match to do. Let's see. Yes, one more. One more brawl match. We got this. Do you think the Ultramarines are overrated because of how much content they get? Yes, that's exactly why I think they're overrated. Look, I don't mind that the Ultramarines are cool. I don't mind that they're loved. I really don't. But give some love to the others. Y'all realize that since Gilliman has come back, everything has been coming up Blueberry Boys? But as soon as Lionel Johnson comes back, he gets one book, and now he's finally getting a game with him in it? I mean, my goodness. Like, can we please, I'm begging you, please, can we get some Dark Angel love? What, like, please? Or, you know what, not even Dark Angels. How about some Raven Guard? White Scar. White Scar, for Pete's sake. Ugh. All right. And random. Black Prior. Let's go. Black Cobras are mediocre at best. You shut up, Anna. You shut up. I love the Black Cobras. Anyway. Ultramarines are like butter on bread. They do nothing spectacular, but are good no matter what. Yeah. I mean, it's your vanilla ice cream. Your peanut butter and jelly. Your buttered toast. It is the standard. It is the fallback. It is what everyone knows and recognizes. I don't know if you saw my comment. What comment? All right, let's see how we do. Oh, glad. Oh, glad. All right. Let's see how this goes. Ooh. Crap. Oh no. Please don't be that guy, Shepherd of Chaos. Please don't. Well, then again, you're a glad. Much like a Virtuosa, it is expected that you will be toxic. Ooh, I don't like glad. Classic gladiator tactic. Retreat back and then attack once you get a chance. Yeah, I didn't take that line down.
Round 3.
Hey, Lord Sabosa. How's the second week of teaching? Oh, I guess you didn't hear. Damn. Forgot about that hyper armor in the second heavy. Forgot about that. Say, Raven, going back to 40K, which of the Primarchs do you like the most, and the one you want to punch in the face the most? Lionel Johnson's my favorite Primarch, and the one I want to punch in the face, Horus. Good light parry. Come on, Goku. You're playing way too aggressively against this guy. He's careful. Oh, no. It's gonna be one of those nights. You gotta bring one For Honor hero into the real world, reverse isekai style. Which one do you pick? Lawbringer, just for fun. That was ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Raven, I know you're a Dark Angels fan, but how are the Dark Angels in Chronos sector with the Blood Ravens if Lion is still somewhere in the setting? Because they're there. I don't know what led to the Dark Angels to the Chronos sector. I didn't tell them to go there, and I don't know the lore that got them there. But you're saying they can't go there? Why can't they go there? You tell me that, man. Alright. How much time we got? We got a little bit of time. Well, let's do a few Doms, and then we'll do 2 breaches and call it a night. When I want to punch the most is either Corvus or Khan. Why Corvus or Khan? Corvus and Khan are awesome. Why would you want to punch them? I don't understand that. Ugh. He just looks like a punchable asshole. Okay. I guess he just has that look. Pray you don't have that look to someone else. What's up, some ramen dude? How you doing, man? Just pray you don't have that look to someone else. Because I always find that funny. Like, you just got this punchable look, and I'm like, that's a scary thought. All right. Need a drink real quick. I'd like to punch Lorgar or Magnus. Fair. I feel bad for Lorgar. Also, Raven, what are your main issues with Virtuosa? Both her gameplay and personality, I assume, but anything specific? The problem I have with Virtuosa is she plays the game for you, and she's the only hero who gets benefit from doing nothing. See, the whole idea of this game, the meta they wanted to go with, is they wanted to move away from reaction gameplay and read gameplay. They want you to constantly be flowing. They don't want to have staring contests all the time. They want you acting and your opponent acting, and you both trying to outread the other. They want movement. They want the fight to be dynamic, and you know what? That makes perfect sense to me. I agree. We should have dynamic fights. Virtuosa literally gets benefit by not engaging. She can literally whiff an attack, and from that whiff, get rewards. From her whiff, she can get rewards. Literally just whiff an attack, and now she's in a stance that is only vulnerable to guard break and undodgeables. Not even bashes. Even all guards, like what Valkyrie just did there, would be prone to a counter bash. Ooh, good catch. Good job. That Valkyrie played really well. But because she can get so much benefit off of doing nothing, all you got to do is just whiff an attack, take your stance, and you're like, oh, but they could guard break you. As long as you're whiffing the lights at the right time, that'll never happen. As long as you're whiffing your lights at the right time, that'll never happen. I would change her so that either A, it requires a button input to go in your stance. B, you can have it where while in the stance you drain stamina. C, you cannot go into the stance on a whiff attack. Like, there's got to be ways you can make this work. Good read, bro. He was ready for that. This match is not going to go our way. Just calling it. I understand what Ubisoft was trying to do when they made Virtuosa. I understand what they were trying to do. They just handled it poorly. And I think it's hilarious that so many people were pointing out the problems with Virtuosa, and JC's response is, oh, no, she's right where we want her. She's right where we want her. She's at a 50-50. She's right where we want her. What is this pirate doing? Pirate was throwing off my combos. Alright, there we go. Alright, back to it. This match isn't going to go well. Let's hope the next match goes better.
You captured Zone A.
Oh dear. Black Prior's coming. Crap.
You lost.
I wish I had teammates.
Captured Zone C.
Virtuoso is not a 50-50, more like a 75-25. Go look at Wexra's streams. I know Wexra loves her, but even Wexra has admitted that she's practically cheating. I've heard Wexra say that playing Virtuosa is almost unfair. She is that strong of a character. Jesus. Well, that was a horrible match. But it was not because I was bad. I just had a bad team, unfortunately. It's not almost cheating because here's the thing. This is what I find so ironic. Virtuosa was designed to be a duels-based hero. And in duels, yeah, she's fine. I don't really have an issue with Virtuosa in duels. You can handle her in duels. It's in Dominion or in fours where she's a menace. It is in fours where she is an absolute menace. Well, what JC said was, here's what JC said, and here's why I find it so funny. It was the first Warriors Den after Virtuosa's release, and she said, I've heard everyone's complaints, but right now we were looking at the numbers, and Virtuosa's win rate is at a literal 50-50. It's at a literal 50-50, which is right where we want it. And my response to that is this. Of course it is. Because when she came out, everyone was playing her. So if everyone's playing her, that means, of course, her win-loss rate is going to be 50-50. But then once the hype died down and people stopped playing her, what's the win rate now? What is the win rate now? And you will see it is definitely not 50-50. Virtuosas tend to win a lot more, especially when there are more than one of them. All right, random it up. Jormungandr. All right, we'll go on Jorm. But then again, people tell me quite often that they don't like me to share my opinions on these things. Alright, later, Atla. Yeah, we probably won't be on too much longer. I'll probably do this match, and then probably switch to Breach for the last two matches of the night. Virtuosa is... The problem is, Virtuosa can benefit by doing nothing. That's my issue. That's my issue. I've dealt with annoying characters. We have annoying characters that have a lot in their kit. Afira has a lot in her kit. Shinobi has a lot in their kit. You know, we've got characters who have a lot in their kit who are very tough to deal with. But you know the difference is they have to engage with the enemy. They have to play the game. Virtuosa can whiff and benefit. She can whiff, put down the remote, and then benefit. All right, later, Blue Fox. Yeah, I know it's late. I know it's late for a lot of people who watch me. So we won't be on too much longer. We've been steadily trickling viewers. I think we capped off at 75 viewers. We are now at 42. So I'm glad to have this many. This is more viewers in one time that I've had this late in a long time.
You captured Zone C.
Crap, you got me.
You lost Zone A.
You want to come pick me up? Thank you. Good team up there, Highlander. That worked great.
You captured Zone A.
Crap, I thought I parried.
Lost Zone C.
All 4 of them on C? Really? Okay. That's a plot hole in her story, isn't it? Conquerors are prisoners, criminals, their knight's only a name and still in their faction. You could make the argument that they're seeking redemption and yet still stand for Ashfeldian ideals.
You lost Zone A.
Damn. That Magi just zips. I don't think we're going to win this one either. We're doing better, but I don't think we're going to win this one either. I don't know what it is, gang. I don't know what it is. I always feel like whenever I play, I'm always up against the sweatiest lords who just decide, like just the basement dwelling sweaters, and I get the people who just got the game today. You know what I mean?
You captured Zone A.
Who's worse, Witcher elves or Elder Scrolls elves? I don't think either is really worse than the other. They have their goods and bads. The curse, it's bad. Yeah, I get the curse on a regular basis. I get the curse on a regular basis. Yeah, and one of our teammates quit too, so that makes it even worse.
You captured Zone C.
All right. Just bad matches, man. Bad matches. I don't think this is a 4-stack. I don't think they're a 4-stack. I just think that they are sweatier than my team. I just think that they are sweatier than my team. I think that's all there is to it. In matches like this, the sweatier team wins.
You captured Zone A.
And, of course, another one quit. Nice. Things aren't going your way, so let's quit.
You lost Zone C.
Oh, man. Oh, you and your brother on the other team? Y'all are playing way better than my team. Y'all are playing way better than my team. My team's just a bunch of cowards. Quitting just because we're not doing well? My God. Well, I just don't understand. Why do you quit just because things aren't going your way? I can't catch a break. I really can't. Oh, well. Raven, if you had to design fresh armors for the factions, what would be your ideas? I would need to draw them or take pictures. I can't really do that verbally. Like, I mean, I would just come up with fresh armor ideas, you know? That's the best I can say. God, what a bad match.
Defeat.
Half the team just quit because things weren't going their way. If you quit in the middle of a match, it should be because the other team is being way too toxic or because you have an emergency. But just quitting because things aren't going your way, that is so lame. That is so lame. And they should be ashamed. Well, GG's. Just that was an awful match. That was an awful match for me. I was giving it my best, but it wasn't enough. GG, man, I love your... Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. That was just a bad match on my part. I don't think it's because I played bad. I think my team was just doing terrible and not trying. They literally quit just because it wasn't going their way. I've quit mid-match only when, like, the enemy team is being overly toxic or I notice that they're using cheats. There was one time I got into a match and I could tell that two of them were, like, lag switching. And I just pulled out. I'm like, I'm not playing this. I'm not playing this. I don't care if I get a timeout. I'm not playing against lag switchers. Raven, your prediction for the Year 10 roadmap? I'd like to know a little bit more about the season first. I already played Virtuosa. Next. Raider? Alright, we'll do Raider. How do you know it's a lag switch? You can usually look at the ping, and if their ping spikes at certain intervals, especially in intervals where it's very convenient for them, you know. Also, like their animation glitches in and out. That's usually a way you can tell. To be honest, depending on how balanced this Lubu hero will be, unless he's going to be broken. I'm used to heroes coming out a little broken and then getting fixed. Virtuosa is the one that I'm looking at like, there was no fixing that. Like, y'all haven't done anything to her. Varangian Guard is kind of the same. They've barely done anything to fix Varangian. Hatun, I think, is the only hero who came out not really all that broken. In fact, she came out a little weak, in my opinion. So did Sohei, actually. Sohei came out a little weak. And they had to fix Sohei and Hatun and bring them up. I mean, I get the idea. You want to release a hero who's strong to get everyone invested in them and then kind of lower them down to meet the requirements of the rest. And that's also why some players get early access so that they can play the game, play the new hero or whatever, and then kind of let the developers know, hey, this is the difference. This is how they feel now. These are some things we may want to fix and edit. That's part of the reason I don't like leaks. Like, one of the reasons I don't like leaks, like what's happened with the new hero, like with the leaks that have come out. The reason I don't like those, and people have said, why do people not like leaks? It gets us more hyped. The reason I don't like leaks is because it's a matter of trust. What if someone that we gave early access to decided to release it or leak this information? Hold on. Incoming zone. Oh, I thought you were going to zone it. Oh, another one quit. Why do people keep quit? You know what? I'm going to take a Q. Oh my god. I'm not going to subject myself to just every match my teammates quit. I'm not doing that. I can't do that. That'll be 3 matches in a row my teammates just quit mid-match. I'm not doing that. I feel sorry for my team, but I can't do that. I'm so sick of getting into matches and then just everyone just starts quitting, especially at the beginning. Oh, I died once. I better just quit. Oh my god. That annoys me. That annoys me so much. I can't do that every match. You know what? I've got time to do a few more Dom, but I'm not doing them with teammates. I've got a penalty anyway, so I'm not doing them with I'm not doing that with teammates. I'm just gonna do some Dom with bots. Have I seen the trailer for the new Animal Farm? Yeah, it sucks. Next. Could be Ubi servers. Well, you know what? If it was once or twice, maybe. But it is happening consistently in each match I go into. Y'all have noticed in the last 3 Dom matches, 1 or 2 people have consistently just quit. So I'm not doing that. I'm just not doing that. I cannot do that. Because it just makes it so unfun and so unfair. Because all of your teammates quit. You're left with half-decent bots up against sweat lords. Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. How are we? A little frustrated right now because everyone keeps quitting in my matches. I'm just deciding to play bots. Bots won't quit in the middle of the match. I'm just gonna play bots for the rest of the night. I'm so done with people just quitting mid-match because things aren't going their way. I'm so done with that. The community of the game is petty as of late. Well, yeah. Yeah, they are, and I don't know why.
You captured Zone C.
To quote Fred, what right do you have to be petty? You've got a great game. Dang it. Must be the new players or something. No, it's usually long-term players who quit. New players often play the game even when they're losing because they want to learn. Players who've been playing for a really long time tend to quit because they can't stand losing. There's something about their mentality where it's like, no, I can't lose. I'm not supposed to lose. I'm good at the game. I'm good. I shouldn't lose. And so they quit because they just can't stand it.
You lost, Zone.
What was Lu Bu known for? During the Three Kingdoms period, Lu Bu was a very powerful warlord and fighter who was famous for being an absolutely exceptional fighter, able to defeat a lot of people in single combat. And in the video game series Dynasty Warriors, he was such a powerful figure that he just kind of grew a huge following. But what's funny is he's actually very overrated. Historically speaking, he was not a very good leader. And a lot of the fights that he did in the Romance of the Three Kingdoms are either made up or embellished. Oh, no wonder we keep losing. I've got 2 Nushas on the team. Bot 3 Nushas against other bots are useless.
You lost, Zone C.
Man, this game wants to F me this evening. I may have switched to just bots, but it gave me 2 bot Nushas. Ugh.
Captured Zone A. You captured Zone C. You lost Zone A. You lost Zone C.
Need to go heal.
You captured Zone A.
Did Lu Bu ever show up in the Journey of the West story? No. No, Journey of the West and Lu Bu have nothing to do with each other other than the fact that they're both Chinese. I mean, gotta separate actual person from video game version. Exactly. And actual Lu Bu, the actual accounts of Lu Bu state that he had the strength of a tiger, but he was not a good leader. He had trouble working with others. Hold on.
You lost Zone A.
One of my Nushas hasn't gotten a kill, are you kidding? The other's only gotten 1 and died 4 times. Oh, I'm having to carry a team of bots on my shoulders. I didn't leave the problem, I'm in the problem.
You captured Zone A.
Sorry, I know I'm not responding much. I'm trying to lock in and save my bot team.
You lost Zone A.
Ah, no use. Was he also a dick to others? Who, Lubu? He was hard to work with, and he could be difficult. So Lubu was all brawn? Pretty much, yeah.
You captured Zone A. You lost Zone C.
I am having to carry this team on my shoulders, and it hurts.
Enemy team is breaking.
Lubu was the definition of neutral. Lubu was the definition of paranoid and hard to work with. His entire career, historically, was met with people not trusting him and him not trusting them. There.
Victory.
I think Genghis Khan was a better leader. He was. Did Xerxes truly believe himself to be a god, or did 300 exaggerate him? 300 definitely exaggerated Xerxes. The Xerxes we see in 300 is nothing like the Xerxes we would actually see in history. But did they think he was a god? Technically, yes. It was believed that the Assyrian dynasty were seen as gods. In fact, it was law that you had to worship the king of Persia. So yes, they did see themselves as deified. What happened to Lubu in the end? He was eventually captured by Chow Chow and executed. Alright, random it up. Warmonger. Let's go warmongering. But yeah, the Xerxes from 300 was very over-exaggerated. Xerxes historically was a decent leader, actually. He was a decent man in many ways. Full of himself, arrogant, petty, but also very much indecisive. He was a very indecisive man, which hurt him a lot. He wasn't good at making decisions for himself. That was the big problem with Xerxes. Plus, he felt like he had a lot to live up to because his father was Cyrus the Great, and because Cyrus had such a legacy, you got to live up to that. And I assume Lubu's lack of smarts and paranoia got him in that situation. No, it was the fact that Lubu betrayed so many people that he worked for. He was infamous for betrayal and treachery. He was also infamous for losing large battles that he was in. When he was captured by Chow Chow, he tried to convince Chow Chow to let him join up, but Chow Chow said no because I can't trust you.
Zone A.
Thank you, Warlord.
You captured Zone C.
So it's the case of the boy who cried wolf, kinda. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I'll give you an example. Lu Bu served Dong Zhuo. No, first he served Ding Yuan. His first commander was Ding Yuan. He served Ding Yuan faithfully until Dong Zhuo came to him and convinced him to betray Ding Yuan and join him. So Lu Bu kills his former mentor Ding Yuan and joins Dong Zhuo. Dong Zhuo gives him a promotion, gives him a special title, gives him a marquee. And then he serves Dong Zhuo for a little while, but Dong Zhuo is always angry, always petty, throwing temper tantrums. And one day he throws a spear at Lu Bu out of anger. He apologizes, and Lu Bu says it's okay, but now Lu Bu doesn't like Dong Zhuo. And then later on, a couple of people who want to betray Dong Zhuo go to Lu Bu and say, hey, man, you should help us betray Dong Zhuo. But he's like a father to me, dude. Your surname's Lu, not Dong. You can definitely betray Dong Zhuo. Hey, you know what? You're right. I'll kill him. So Lu Bu kills Dong Zhuo. So now Lu Bu has to go find someone else to serve. He goes to find someone else to serve, but they're not sure they trust Lu Bu either because he just killed his last master. So Lu Bu has to serve them for a little while until they decide they want to betray him. So he runs off to go find someone else to serve. And on and on and on. Lu Bu's entire legacy comes down to someone either betraying him or him betraying them. Lu Bu was very much a person who knew what he wanted and would do whatever it took to get it. If that meant betraying someone, so be it. If that meant fighting for someone else, so be it. If that meant fighting for someone until they betray me, so be it. What Lu Bu wanted, he would take.
You captured Zone A.
Remember your Bible study video on Esther? I do. You do know that dictators betray those who supported them, Raven. I do know that. What's your point? Crazy how fast you learn the history of these things. Y'all got no idea how much I love to study this stuff. Literally, I bought the book on Records of the Three Kingdoms so I could study this, and I've been reading it the last 3 days. It's fascinating stuff. I just love learning history. It's such a passion of mine. Chinese history is so fascinating. The Crusades are so fascinating. Biblical history is so fascinating. There's so much about it that I absolutely love to do. So yes, I study what I'm passionate about. And I like to cross-reference things. I don't like to just take things at face value. It'd be so easy to just say, oh, that's a thing? Yeah, I bet, I'll just accept that because I heard it once. I used to be like that. I try to do better now. Raven, you're my favorite historian. Thank you. I appreciate that. Although, many people have told me that I'm not a historian because I don't have a degree in history. Well, I have a minor in East Asian history and culture. But I don't have an actual history bachelor's or doctorate or anything. My point is that Lu Bu is everything that dictators did, so he wasn't any different. Lu Bu wasn't a dictator, though, because a dictator is a political position. Lu Bu didn't hold the position of dictator. He was never an emperor or a leader of China. He was a warlord of China during the Three Kingdoms period, but he was never a dictator. He did things that a lot of dictators did, but to be honest, he wasn't the only one who did that during the Three Kingdoms period. A lot did that. The reason I make a point about it with Lu Bu is because Lu Bu is such a popular and beloved character from the Three Kingdoms period, largely because of how popular he is in Dynasty Warriors. As a result of this, Lu Bu's gained a reputation as one of the coolest characters in Chinese history because of Dynasty Warriors and the pop culture around it. I'm not saying that he's not a cool fighter or that he's not important to history. Not in the slightest. He's very important. The issue is, looking at the actual history, he's a little overrated. He was described as a cunning and amazing fighter, a tiger among dragons. Check out the Sabaton song. But as a military commander and as a trustworthy, noble individual, he was not. He was an opportunistic individual who was a bit of a scoundrel, who would take wins where he could.
Victory.
He's equal to those commanders we fought in Breach, right? He could be. Raven Knight, as a guy with a bachelor's in history, I consider you to be a proper historian. Well, I was told by this person, you can't call yourself a historian because you don't have the degree. You can be a history enthusiast, but you can't call yourself a historian. And I'm kind of like, I think that, look, here's the thing. I'll accept that on a technical level, but to me, I don't think you need a degree to be a historian. And the reason I say that is because I think that there are many people with degrees in history who either don't know the first thing that they're talking about or who make up stuff to suit their ends. I think there are people who make up stuff to suit themselves. You know what I'm saying? There are plenty out there. There are plenty of people who claim to be historians who make crap up. Random it. Highlander. All right. But then there are also people who do nothing but research on the side, and they know more than a lot of people with doctorates. Like, there's this guy, he's a YouTuber, definitely check him out. He's called The Fat Electrician. He does history videos, and he doesn't have a degree. He's only just now getting his degree in college, and he knows more than some of his professors do. In my opinion, harboring people down and saying that they can't talk history because they don't have a degree is kind of criminal. More like a glorified mercenary then? In many ways, yeah, but he wasn't the only one. He's just the one who got popular because of all the fights he was in. Raven, what do you think? Do you think we're ever going to get Greek hoplite into the game? In my opinion, we will at some point because people won't shut up about it. If we know anything about For Honor, they add figures based on audience request. Like, people begged for a pirate. Everyone wanted a pirate. We got a pirate. People begged for a Jaguar warrior. We got a Jaguar warrior. People begged and begged and begged for an Egyptian warrior, an African warrior. We got Medjai. Like, since everyone's been begging for a hoplite, I'm pretty sure we'll get one. I don't know when, but I'm pretty sure. I think what makes a true historian is not the degree. It's the passion and willingness to study. It's the passion and willingness to study.
You captured Zone C. You captured Zone A.
Come on, they added a Viking warrior with a shield. Yeah, because people requested the Varangian Guard, and we got that. And then there are those who cry that Pirate is a female. I was so happy with what they did with Pirate. I thought it was so creative what they did with Pirate. Because I feel like the reference was so good. Do you dislike Lu Bu? No, not at all.
You capture Zone A.
I don't dislike Lu Bu at all. I think he's fine. Finally killed me. I did really well. Wasn't Pirate inspired by a really famous female pirate? Yeah, I did a whole video on her, Chung Shu. She was inspired by Chung Shu, or Tin Yat Chou. I'm still waiting for a hero that uses the Montante. It's one of my favorite weapons, period. Really? Okay. But yeah, Chung Shu was an excellent addition. I think you're fine with him because he's a well-written character. Lu Bu's a historical figure. He's not a fictional character. In Romance of the Three Kingdoms, they make up a lot of stuff about him, but he's a real person. Lu Bu is a real figure in Chinese history. I'm okay with him because a lot of people at the time were like that. He's a fascinating figure. I don't have anything against the guy personally. I had more against his previous boss, Dong Zhuo, if I'm being honest. Oh, good kill, Kinsei.
Enemy team is breaking. You captured Zone A. You lost Zone C.
Oh, God. No, you're good. You're good, Cynthia.
You captured Zone C.
Well, here's the thing. Lu Bu was an amazing fighter. He was an amazing warrior. The historical documents attest to this. They say he was really good as a warrior, just not as a commander or leader, and he had a lot of personality issues. The reason he's so beloved is because Dynasty Warriors really embellish the guy. I just threw him to the ground and he died. That's funny. Did you watch the Confused Matthew Lion King review that I told you about? No, I have not had the chance yet. A lot's happened this week, Cynthia, so I haven't had the chance to watch a lot of things.
Victory.
Alright, I think that's a good time to switch to Breach. You might have to look at me. Yeah, look up Lu Bu. Do I think that Xia Dynasty was real in some form? I think it had to come from something. Whether it was a real dynasty or not, I don't know. But I do think that it had to... I think that what we know about it had to come from something. I'm pretty sure quite a few Chinese generals had their pros and cons. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! All of them did. Every Chinese general that we know about had pros about them and cons about. That's the nature of it, man. That's the nature of it. You can't look at them and just say, oh, this one's good and this one's bad and this one's good and this one's bad. Like, you got to really analyze almost on a case-by-case basis, I would say. You got to look at it as, okay, Lu Bu did this really, really well, but he struggled in this area. Guan Yu did really, really well in this area, but he struggled in this area. Zhang Fei was really, really good in this area, but bad in this area. Sun Quan was really, really good in this area, but bad in this area. You know, everyone you look at, you're going to find something good or bad about. Raven, thoughts on the Frankenstein movie? I did not watch it. Are you taking viewers for Breach? Nah, I'm just going to do these two and then I'm done for the night. I'm tired. It's 10:11. But I'll tell you what. Next For Honor Friday, I will try to invite some people. Next For Honor Friday, I will try to invite some people. But I'm honored, guys. Guys, we are nearing the end of the stream, and we're still at 49 overall viewers. Do y'all know how insane that is? And 7 of those viewers are on Twitch. I've got, like, that's so awesome. I'm so glad to have so many viewers right now. All right, let's wrap this up. Shinobi. Well, I haven't played Shinobi in a hot minute. Let's go. Kimiko on the rocks. All right, Crow, take care, man. Just realized Twitch is more cut up to you. Next stream, I'll just watch from there. Please do. I don't mind a bit. I don't mind a bit. And when we do the Warriors Den, we're going to do the same thing, guys. We're going to watch from Twitch and YouTube. Because I really want them to raid me. I want For Honor to raid me, guys. Y'all message For Honor on X or something and say, hey, Raven Knight's going to watch y'all on Twitch this time. So please raid him. But yeah, 47 viewers overall this late into the evening. That's a record for me, guys. Thank you all so much. Hey, Raven, do you think Ubi would release a Russian or Kievan Rus hero or not? Because I'm still waiting for one. I think the closest you're going to get is Griffin or Varangian Guard. I think that's as close as you're going to get there. Oh, by the way, get this, guys. This is funny. Remember how I released that video some time ago saying, hey, was I wrong when I assumed that Griffin was a Varangian Guard? And I was trying to say, yeah, I was wrong, but I don't think I was entirely wrong because I want to explain my reasoning. But a lot of people were saying, no, just admit you were wrong, bro. Just admit you were wrong, bro. I went to the wiki and found out from the trivia in the wiki that it is believed he was originally going to be based on the Varangian Guard, but they changed it up. So yeah, I'm vindicated. What's up, Dracian? What's my Twitch? My Twitch is RavenKnight_YT. Could you pitch me a few days for Serena the PK? She was a love interest for Titus Valencius. I don't know anything about either character. No, you're good, Venator. Do what you gotta do, man. Oh, no. Don't beat me up, minions. I'm just a little Nobi. Hey, Raven, I wonder what your books are about since I learned that you got them published. I've only had 2 stories published. One is Death Diary. The other is Written Stone. I am working on getting my book, Tempest Blade, published. That is the one I want to get published next. The 2 characters I might have sent you, Titus's doc, I believe. I need to read it. I haven't had the chance to read it, man. Dang it. Question, Raven, what month do you think the Greek hoplite here is going to get introduced in the game? I have no idea. I have no earthly idea. Look, I wish I could tell you when. I don't know. Ubisoft doesn't tell me everything. Sometimes they let me in on stuff, but this is not something they've told me. I do not know when they will add a hoplite hero. I have no earthly idea. Hey, thank you for following. Raven, where can I find the Revenant King? I'm currently in the process of rewriting that one. If you would read it. When I have time, man. I've got a lot going on these next few weeks. Because I've got to try to find a new job. Because I'm right now trying to find a new job because I lost my old one. And I am, That's why I'm in a bad place right now, so can't really focus on that.
Outer gate destroyed. On to the inner gate.
Da 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 da. Alright, let's take back 4. Hey, Raven, do you think you could play God of War soon? I don't really play God of War. I'm not a huge fan of it. I didn't play the original games, and I'm not a big fan of the current games. I played that first Norse God of War game. Thought it was fine, but didn't really care for it. And then when I saw what they were doing with the sequel, I just said no. Alright, let's get back to it. Why not? I just didn't care for it. They messed up a lot of Norse mythology, which bothered me, and I thought that Kratos was kind of a wuss in a lot of ways, and I just didn't care for it. Look, I get that people liked it, but it just kind of bothered me. It just really... Like, and then, of course, there was the hypocrisy of the fan base. The hypocrisy of the fan base annoyed the stuffing out of me. Like, it just pissed me off. How is Kratos a wuss? He didn't want to fight. He's a god of war, but he doesn't want to fight. Like, I've seen clips of the original games. In the original games, he's out for revenge. He's slaughtering gods, tearing apart titans. In this game, he's trying to teach his son that violence isn't the right answer. You're the god of war! Go fight something! Even the original creator of God of War, the original series, didn't like what they did with him. Come on. I want to deflect you. I want to deflect you. Okay, fine. Sure you can. Now I want to deflect you. Ah, I mistimed it. No. What's wrong with the fan base? They were so hypocritical. Like, okay, so let me explain. Let me explain what I mean. I'll give y'all a great example of the hypocrisy. Okay, so everyone saw Thor, right? Everyone saw Thor in Ragnarok, and there were a lot of people saying, "Wow, they made him a red-headed fat guy." That's kind of weird. Thought that they would have made him a cool, badass, muscled bombshell. Like, nuh-uh. And the fan base said, nuh-uh. If you actually read Norse mythology, this is how he looks. He's supposed to be redheaded and fat and a little out of shape. This is a very historically accurate and theologically accurate Thor. This shows how much they care about making things accurate. Okay. I mean, if you say so, sure. And then we saw Angrboda, the wife of Loki, and she was black. Hold on a second, she's black? You are aware that she would not be black in Norse mythology. She would not be this young in Norse mythology. And what did the fans say? Oh, this isn't true Norse mythology. This is a game called God of War. What are you so upset? You people expect authenticity in a video game about God of War? I'm sorry, is Kratos accurate to Greek mythology? Wait, hold on. I thought that you were so impressed by Thor's accuracy. So is it just whenever it suits you now? But I did kind of like how he was embracing peace. Fine, if you like that, that's fine. But I'm explaining why I didn't get grabbed by it. See, to me, pick one. Are we going to embrace Norse mythology and be proud about it? Or are we going to do whatever we want? You can't have it both ways. If we're all like, oh man, we've got to get Thor as accurate as possible. We got to make sure that it respects the Norse mythology and pantheon. We got to make sure that we do this just right, man. Fine. Then why is Angrboda clearly not historically accurate? Oh, why are you looking for historical accuracy in a video game? This isn't a history class. Pick one. I mean, here's the thing. I knew it wasn't going to be historically accurate when we saw Loki. Loki being the son of Kratos was dumb. That was dumb. But I accepted it. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. He's Loki. Fine. Okay, sure. I'll take it. Whatever. Fine. I just said fine, whatever. But then but then when I saw Thor, I was like, come on, you could have made him look kind of more badass than that. But it's accurate. Raven, tell me why Zeus, I gonna let Kratos lay him out like that. I don't even know, man. I think the issue is that the creatives know that there's an audience for authenticity in certain circles, but they cherry pick like crazy. No, I think the issue is they make decisions based on what suits them. They make decisions based on what suits them. They will go historical accurate, historical accurate, historical accurate until we see a chance to change things up. Then we're going to do what we can. And then if anyone complains, I accuse them of racism, accuse them of sexism, accuse them of some kind of ism. So like, hey, look, guys, lore accurate Thor. Yay! Look, guys, lore accurate Jormungandr. Yay! Look, guys, lore accurate Fenrir. Yay! Anger mode is black. Hold on. Why did you do... You're racist! Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to skewer you, dude. And then, of course, there's the fact that the games made the giants the good guys, when that was not at all the way Norse mythology goes. Norse mythology, the giants were chaos incarnate. They were destructive. Oh, I got a message from Banana Man. Great stream. Thank you, Banana Man! Here's the thing. With For Honor, people have told me that I shouldn't care about historical authenticity in For Honor. But here's why For Honor historical misses don't bother me as much. They're not demanding it. They're not demanding it as much. For Honor opened itself up by very clearly saying this is an alternative history scenario. There was no expectation of historical realism. I'll point out where there's historical inconsistencies because that's something that I can recognize. Don't hit me, minion. Damn it, minion. You ruined my day, minion. I don't like you, minion. I'm leaving now, minion. See, that's the thing. For me, if you want to... Here's the thing. I like games that aren't always historically accurate. I played Neo. I play the Neo games. Like, Neo's incredibly historically inaccurate. And I like some movies that are historically inaccurate. I like Braveheart. I like Gladiator. I like The Patriot. Those aren't historically accurate in the slightest. It's not always about historical accuracy with me. But do not lie to me is the big thing. Don't lie to me. If you're gonna say hey, we value historical and lore authenticity when making our characters and our games, great. I'm glad you do. But then don't gaslight me and say, oh yeah, we totally never said that. We're gonna add what we want. What about the 300 movie? 300 is a movie that is honestly kind of a guilty pleasure. I know it is in no way historically accurate. It gets so many things wrong. It is so over the top, but at the same time, it's such a fun ride. Need to go heal again. Aaron! How was it? How did you enjoy watching The Lord of the Rings again? We're actually about to wrap up. I think we're on our last 1 or 2 matches, and then we're done. I hate what they did to Nidhogg, that dragon. Yeah, no, I heard about that too. I didn't even play Ragnarok. I just didn't want to. I played the first one and thought it was okay. I want to deflect you once. I just want to deflect. I need to practice my deflects more. There we go. The problem is I always dodge too soon. Get away, get away, get away! I gotta go heal! 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 Alright, I'm back. What do I think of the Lawbringer execution? I like it. I like it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty smooth. It's pretty smooth. I've already graded it too. Don't worry. I've already graded it. I will release the new executions graded after the new execution next week. Why do they quit? Okay. What are you doing? Bring in. You just hanging out here, man? You just chilling? You just gonna chill out here, bro? You're gonna hang here, talk about the weather. It's pretty snowy today, yeah. Kind of chilly. Move! There you go. Had to motivate you. What was that? Come on. No, don't do it. Don't play it. Yeah, you know, God of War, it's just not a game franchise that really grabbed me. But what I liked about it was how incredibly brutal it was. It was one of those games that just... It said F the haters, F everything, just go crazy, destroy stuff. I have to agree with Fleekazoid's take. He said, I remember what he said about Space Marine 2 when it came out. He said, it's not a game like God of War where it's about sad gods who learn how to live, laugh, and love again. And I'm like, that is what the new God of War games were. It's about a sad god who needs to learn to live, laugh, love again. What's up, Telly? Must go heal. Must go heal. What's up, D Money G? How's the stream been going? Been going really well, actually. We had to leave the PvP Dom situation because each match my team just kept quitting. And I'm just so sick of that. I just couldn't take it anymore. So I played a few Doms against bots, which were good. And now I'm wrapping up the night with a couple Breach matches. We're going to do this Breach match, maybe one more, and then we will call it a night. Can we all agree Atreus is a horrible person? I can agree Atreus is whatever the writers want him to be. Is he a child who just really needs daddy to notice and love him? When we want him to be. Is he a little turd who thinks that because he's the son of a god, he can do whatever he wants? When we want him to be. Is he a very compassionate individual who's found love and just wants to understand himself better? When we want him to be. You know what? We'll make him whatever we want him to be when it suits us. Anyway, let's talk about some other stuff besides God of War. I'm getting bored of that conversation. Because I've only played the first game and I didn't want to play the second game. Alright, time for me to do my daily reading. What is this, 50 Shades of... Oh my god! Hey Raymond, can you add me after that game? I'm gonna do this next game and then I'm done for the night. But I can add the friends that have sent me friend requests. Let me go ahead and add those friends. Oh, I've got 2 friend requests. Alright. The Rave Maker, I remember fighting him. And Magnus Pugnus. Done. Alright. Do this last match and then we're done. Last match, guys. Last match. And then we're calling it. We've been playing a long time tonight, but we need to call it at some point. You know what I mean? We got a 1v1 one of these days. I'm pretty good. I'm sure you are. I'll probably lose. I know where I stand. I know where I stand. I'm pretty dog shit. You'll probably whoop me. Who to go? Who to go? Do I have any other orders? I still got to heal someone, but I probably won't get that done this time. Let's do Glad. Let's do Gladiator. Because once I finish Glad, I'll be Rep 1305. And I want to get Rep 1305, baby. But I do want to take this opportunity to thank all of you who followed me or subbed to me on Twitch. I really appreciate it. Right now we are declining in viewership. We've dropped down to about 36 viewers, 5 on Twitch, the rest on YouTube. But this has been an outstanding evening, and I feel like it was a massive success. I look forward to doing more streams like this. Go heal. Any new lore on the Black Cobras? Not currently. Not currently. But anyway, if there's anything else y'all want me to chat about or rant about or ramble about, now is the time. Because we're about done. This will be the last match of the night. Do 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 do. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. Who do you think would end up fist fight? LB, no armor, or Raider? LB. Hey, Randy, you think you can make a response video to EC's Macbeth video summary too? I think you missed the point of Macbeth too. Now that you did 2 response videos to Romeo and Juliet. I haven't seen the Macbeth video. I'll need to take a look at it. I haven't watched it. Do you think soap would work on the death guard like a crucifix on vampires? Yeah, as a joke, for sure. I'd actually love that. I'm gonna boost the RAM.
Gate destroyed.
Holy shit, I'm in a game with Raven Knight. What's up, good toaster? Glad you're here. We still talking about Macbeth after high school? Keep in mind, I was an English teacher. Shakespeare, Macbeth, all that are kind of my jam. Plus, I played in Macbeth, so... So Macbeth is kind of my jam. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether it is nobler to take up arms against a sea of troubles. No, it was whether it is nobler to take up arms against a sea of arrows. I'll need to remember because it's been a while since I played that. That was back in college. Alright, later, Mr. Mammoth. Did anything interesting happen while I was gone? Left around when you were fighting in brawls? Yeah, a lot happened, man. You missed out on a lot. Oh, thank you, officer. I just keep pushing things, man. It's what I do. Oh, he's already gone. I guess I missed that. All right, gonna wrap this up. Break through this gate, kill the commander, we're done. Really? guess that's what he wants to do. I'll just keep boosting. It doesn't bother me. I don't mind a bit. Hey Raven, big fan. Thanks, man. Just got a question. What is your opinion on this season? I know you haven't been looking for. I know you've been looking forward to a Woolen season. I'm really happy with the season, honestly. I love the new map. It looks great. I like the new Woolen hero skin. It's really cool. The lore could be a little stronger, but, you know, that's just personal for me. I just always like writing to be good because good writing costs the same amount of money as bad writing, but I'll always take good writing if I can get it. And I'm looking forward to the new hero. I'm really excited about that. So overall, I'd say that this has been a pretty good season. I think the only thing I'd change is I'm not a huge fan of Ice Brawlers. Ice Brawlers has never been a big favorite of mine. It's never been a game mode that I'm super excited about. I know that the rest of the community loves it. It's just not my thing. Nah, I died. About the writing, agree, especially about Virtuoso's lore, kind of weak. Well, to be fair, Alpha, you did say this season, and Virtuoso was 2 seasons ago, but yeah, Virtuoso's lore was very weak, very weak. Raven, did you see my message? I must have missed it, man. I'm sorry, I must have missed it. I apologize. Uh-oh. No. Bleh. That mode dragged on too long. It was fun. We got really frustrated. We got 2 enemies on ledges. Well, my issue is, look, it's a fun game mode. It's creative, but after a while, it drives you crazy. Like, it really does. Furthermore, I got so sick of that ba-ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da-ba-da. Every time I opened the damn game, I was like, please, stop it. No, died again. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Yay, I killed the commander. And Gladiator's about to pop up a rep. Do you have any ideas about more Wulin heroes? Yes, I've got plenty of ideas. I want a Jian hero. I've been begging for a Jian hero for ages. Give me a Jian hero. If you want to make it a Mulan hero, that's fine. I like Mulan. Make it a Mulan hero. I'll take it. Give me a Meteor Hammer hero. Give me a Whip Chain hero. Give me a Shaolin Spade hero. I've got ideas for weeks. I never run out of ideas. Do you think it's possible to make a Jotun Jormungandr? I mean, you could try. All right. That's me having to get out. Whew. So, guys, before we close out for the night, a couple things I want to say. First, this stream was a resounding success. Like I said, the goal of this stream was to see if I could combine Twitch and YouTube and stream at the same time, and we proved that we 100% could. That was awesome. We've got 13 subscribers. We started with 2. So thank you for subscribing on Twitch. This was awesome. And, oh, thank you, Good Toaster. Glad to play with you too. But just so you guys know, this coming Warriors Den, we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to go on YouTube and Twitch. We're going to try to stream on both places because my goal is to get For Honor to raid me on Twitch. I want them to raid me on Twitch. So everyone, come Warriors Den Day. Come to Twitch, come to YouTube, either one. I don't care. Hop aboard, join me for this, guys. I want to get attention. I want Ubisoft to notice me again. I want Senpai to notice me. You were the warden? Oh, Good Toaster, you did good, man. You were awesome, man. Thank you for joining me for that. That was a fun couple of matches. But anyway, thank you all so much for joining me. I had a great time. You made this rough week a lot brighter because, believe me, it has been a very rough week. Like I said, I lost my job. I'm getting a new one. And it's going to take some time to get it. So in that time, any support for the channel would be so appreciated. Subscribe to Twitch. It helps me out. Buy stuff on the Teespring store. It helps me out. Super Chat always helps me out. Donating on Patreon always helps me out. Anything y'all can do to support the channel would be so much appreciated. So thank you all so very much. And as always, guys, I will see you in my next video. Take care.